the ferocious lioness of Dahomey who terrified the empire. In 1851, under the blazing West African sun, Dahomey stood at the head of an army unlike any other. She was the general of the Dahomey Amazons, thousands of elite female warriors, the Mino, our mothers. Her presence radiated authority. Her uniform was simple, her weapons deadly. A musket in one hand, a machete in the other. Dahomey was the king's most trusted commander, answering only to King Gezo. In a world ruled by men, she was a living symbol of female power. The Amazons were not just guards, they were the kingdom's spearhead, feared by enemies and revered by their own. Dahomey led with iron resolve, drilling her soldiers relentlessly, preparing them for the campaign that would define Dahomey's future. Her leadership was forged in discipline and courage, her name whispered with awe and fear. She didn't ask for respect, she commanded it. The Amazons moved as one, a force of deadly grace under her watchful eye. She was strategist, warrior, and inspiration. The kingdom braced for war, and Dahomey stood ready to carve her legend into history. She was the living heart of Dahomey's courage. The lioness of Dahomey was prepared to lead her warriors into battle and into legend. Her story was just beginning. She was Dahomey. The Dahomey Amazons began as elephant hunters, the Gibeto, before evolving into the king's palace guards in the 1600s. Sworn to celibacy and absolute loyalty, they became the king's wives in title, but warriors in truth. By the 1800s, under King Gezo, they were a fully militarized force, over 6,000 strong. Recruited from all walks of life, volunteers, captives, even outcasts, they found new identity and honor in the army. Training was brutal, scaling thorny walls, mastering muskets and machetes, enduring pain without complaint. They were taught to see themselves not as women, but as soldiers, superior in discipline and fortitude. The Amazons were organized into regiments, riflewomen, archers, huntresses, and the feared reapers with their massive blades. Their drills and parades awed visitors and inspired their people. European observers marveled at their courage and audacity. The Amazons were more than an army. They were a phenomenon, a symbol of Dahomey's defiance and strength. Their unity and discipline set them apart. They were the king's chosen, the Mino. Their legend grew with every campaign. They redefined what it meant to be a warrior. The world had never seen an army like them. In 1851, Dahomey marched on Abeokuta, a fortified city and rival stronghold. Dahomey led 6,000 Amazons at the vanguard of 16,000 troops. The EGBA defenders, warned by English missionaries, fortified their city and armed themselves with European guns. The battle was brutal. Amazons charged the walls, their war cries echoing, but the defences held. Cannons failed against thick mud walls. The city's labyrinthine streets became a deadly trap. Dahomey fought at the front, urging her warriors on. Despite their courage, the Amazons faced overwhelming resistance and devastating losses. Over 1,000 Amazons fell, the attack failed, and Dahomey retreated. The defeat was bitter, but the Amazons' bravery became legend. Even in loss, their discipline and ferocity were undeniable. Dahomey's leadership in the chaos cemented her legacy. The spirit of the Amazons endured. European visitors were stunned by the all-female army of Dahomey. British commander Frederick Forbes witnessed their discipline and skill, calling the Amazons the most dreaded force in Dahomey. He met Dahomey, describing her as a true warrior, commanding, fearless, and physically imposing. Forbes commissioned her portrait, one of the few images of this legendary leader. Explorer Richard Burton, despite his biases, confirmed their effectiveness and strict code. He noted their muscular builds, cropped hair, and relentless training. Both men saw the Amazons as a core pillar of Dahomey's power. Their accounts, though imperfect, reveal the awe these women inspired. The Amazons were real, disciplined, united, and utterly devoted to war. Their legend spread far beyond Africa. Se Donghong stands as a global icon of female leadership and strength. She earned her power through skill and courage, not birthright. Her story, and that of the Amazons, shatters stereotypes about women in history. The Amazons created a society where women could rise to the highest ranks through valor. Se Donghong was not just a symbol, but a true leader shaping her nation's fate. Today, their legacy inspires books, films, and a new generation. They are celebrated as symbols of empowerment and Black history. Se Donghong's courage reminds us, leadership knows no gender. Her legend endures, breaking boundaries for all time.